welcome back to my channel. I hope we are all good. So I have not picked up the camera and vlogged since literally prep. Obviously I did that post-show video, but it was like a sit down chat. Today I'm vlogging. Obviously I'm pale as hell and I've got no makeup on, ignore it. I'm 3 weeks and 2 days post-show, I think. 3 weeks and 2 days post-show. And I will do a sit down kind of run through about what's been going on the last few weeks with my reverse, because I am in my reverse phase in the full flow. All my label is sticking out. It is Monday, it is around midday. I've done a lot of my check-ins, still got some more check-ins to do. Cardio was done this morning. I'll chat through everything I'm doing. But I have just made my second meal of the day. Let me show you. So I'm very excited about this. We've got a cheesy stone-baked kind of bread roll, like a tiger bread roll. Barbecue sauce, sugar-free, chicken sausages, an egg, and some kind of salad, lettuce going on. And I'm going to have that as like a breakfast roll muffin vibe. And then I'm going to have some salad on the side as well. And then I'm going to crack on with some more check-ins, but everything is good. As you can tell, I've got some more life in me now. I know I don't look it because I look pale. More life in me. We're going to go to the gym today. I'm going to run through like a HIIT session that I've been doing as a 5th session of the week. Focus, that's it. And yeah, we're going to vlog again. We're going to start vlogging this reverse. I want to take you through a reverse and I want to take you through the whole process, just as I did when I took you through kind of the pre-prep, before prep, and then I took you through the whole prep. I'm taking through the reverse as well. I want to make sure I take you through the whole shebang. Oh, I've just got into my car. Basically, where my car is parked outside our flat, it's directly in sunlight. It's so hot, it's like a sauna, oh my god. I'm not gonna complain, this is the best British summer we've ever had, but oh my god, the backs of my legs are burning on the seat. Let's get to the gym in one piece. Let's get that out of the way. Managed to arrive at the gym in one piece. Grabbed some ibuprofen for the boy, because he wants some on the way. Picked up this Tango Berry Peachy sugar-free drink as well, which I'm going to take with some pre-workout. Now, I have completely ruined this pre-workout because I've left it in my car on really hot days, so it's all stuck together. Like, it's all like rock solid, which is a nightmare. And I'm literally just going to do the smallest amount because there's no way I'm getting a full scoop out of this bad boy. Oh, I've done this in the wrong order. Oh no. Don't spill it, don't spill it, don't spill it. Oh, okay, let's try this. Wow, new favourite diet drink. Wow, okay, I'm gonna have to get more of that. Nice. Both of them together though. Post-workout meal. There's some sweet potato under there somewhere. I don't know if we can see it. Sweet potato is under there somewhere. There it is. My hunger cues are definitely coming back. I'm halfway through and I'm starting to feel full up. I'll explain that later anyway, but they're starting to come back. Oh, so I managed to clear out the Tupperware. Great recipe, by the way, and it's really easy to make. It's literally turkey mince with a dolmio bolognese sauce, chunky mushroom is the best one, with stir-fried veggies, chopped cherry tomatoes, spinach, sweet potato, cheese. Banging, amazing. But oh my god, my hunger cues are really sorting themselves out, because that's the first time I felt full up whilst eating a meal, which is crazy. But I finished it, and I wanted to make sure that I finished it because I want to make sure my hunger cues are really settling before I just let myself feel hungry again. So I still have a fibre one bar. It's not really a fibre one bar, is it? It's a fibre bar. It's the Asda version, birthday cake flavour though, which is a great flavour. So in terms of like hunger cues, so I will sit down at the end of this video and chat through about the post-show phase, the reverse diet. I just didn't want to make sure I drained my car battery then. But basically the biggest challenge in the post-show phase is your hunger cues and feeling full up, because where you've been in such an extreme diet for such a long time, your body can't tell you that it's full up. So even though I'm eating more food, I'm currently on 3,000 calories, for a while my body wouldn't tell me that it was full on 3,000 calories. Let me just sort my camera angle out. Yeah, so my body wouldn't tell me that I was full up on 3,000 calories, which is ridiculous because most 60 kilo females would be. And it's just because my hunger hormones are not regulated yet and stuff like that. So the biggest challenge is gaining weight at a steady pace, so you don't just gain all the weight back, and not gaining it back too quickly, but then also being able to still sit with that feeling of hunger and that feeling of discomfort. So yeah, that's why people find the post-show phase really difficult. So the fact that I was sat there feeling full up and my body was starting to tell me you're getting full up, halla freaking luya. 3 weeks and 2 days post-show, we finally felt a feeling of fullness. I'm so happy about it. But yeah, that just means the rest of this phase is going to go so much smoother. I am still going to eat all of my meals for the rest of the day. I'm not exactly going to give in to that feeling of fullness and stop eating, because I'm not going to go, oh, I'm not as hungry so I'll eat below calories. I'm not going to do that, purely because I need to. This is the first time I felt that. It would be the exact same as if you was in a fat loss phase and you ate the second you felt hungry. It's like, no, like you still have to eat even if you're not feeling hungry for now, just to solidify that these amount of calories or these food sources are now making me too full up, and I can make a choice. Do I want to gain any more weight? I can drop my calories down. Do I want to continue gaining weight at the pace that I am? I can swap some foods out for more calorie dense options rather than, you know, high volume foods I have been eating. So I'm in a really good position, but I will chat about that a bit more later anyway. I'm gonna have this fibre bar and get it down me hun. Drink the rest of my EAAs. I'm gonna drive home, crack on with some more work, and yeah, we'll probably sit down and chat tomorrow, because I'm gonna film tomorrow morning's check-in, because I haven't put a check-in up on a vlog for a while. I didn't do it in my last video, and obviously the last time you saw a physique update was show day. So obviously I don't look like that now. Little hint, I don't look like that now. Obviously we are a few kilos up, which is fine, which is necessary. So you would have just seen this week's check-in, or Tuesday's check-in, it's now Wednesday, of how I'm looking right now. Overall, really happy with the physique that I have right now. Obviously the lines are fading, the body fat is coming back on, which is obviously completely necessary right now. I am still dealing with a lot of bloating, like I've mentioned earlier in the videos. I'm still eating for volume because of the hunger cues. I'm waiting for my body to tell me when it's full up so I can go back to having some calorie dense foods rather than just opting for volume, but it is what it is for now. So I'm going to chat a little bit about this reverse, what I'm doing, what I'm planning on doing. I did chat about it a little bit in my last video, but I didn't go into too much depth. I think I just chatted about the improvement season as a whole and what the plan is. So current reverse, I'm kind of doing a mixture of like a menu plan and calorie tracking. I would say I'm probably just fully calorie tracking because I do track my food into my fitness pal the night before, and then I just follow it like a meal plan the next day. So I'm not tracking as I go. I am planning in advance. Obviously, I followed a menu plan all the way through prep. And then when you go back to calorie tracking and you're out of the habit of doing it, sometimes it can be just a little bit weird, or you feel like you're not kind of used to it anymore. So I track my food the night before, and then I just follow it like a meal plan the next day, whatever I track. I'm having similar meals. I'm having 6 meals a day right now, but 5 of those meals are fairly similar. I'm obsessed with my yogurt bowl first thing in the morning with chocolate, and I'm obsessed with having bacon and eggs before the gym. I'm obsessed with my oat bowl. Those things aren't really changing. But the other meals that I'm having throughout the day, one of them I just keep as a complete kind of random whatever I fancy. So I have around 400 or 500 calories left at the end of the day, where if I want a bowl of cereal with some chocolate, cool. If I want some ice cream with some fruit, cool. If I want a protein bar with a bagel and peanut butter, cool. Like, I'm just leaving it as kind of like a cap to make up how I want. So if there's anything that I'm craving or really feel like I'm missing out on throughout the rest of the day, I can add that in there. Food wise, I'm currently on 3,000 calories, and I'm doing, let me get this right, I'm doing around 170 protein, 410 carb, and 75 fats. So like on prep, I obviously didn't disclose the calories and macros because I would rather people copy 3,000 calories than copied what I did on prep. But I think it's quite cool to explain how the body works during a reverse. So where I'd obviously done a prep and I'd been in quite an extreme fat loss phase, throughout the initial reverse, to put yourself in a surplus when your metabolism is like firing, you have to put yourself in quite a high amount of calories. So for me, normal life, like normal life, 2,300 and above is a surplus. But 2,300 post show, I started to lose weight. So I started to lose weight because that still technically was an overall deficit for me, considering the amount I'd been eating on prep. And my metabolism was firing, which doesn't always happen. This is why you have to go off of how your body responds. Some people's metabolisms really slow down towards the end of prep because you're obviously in an extreme fat loss phase, your body is running low, and you're obviously much lighter than you were in your improvement season. So you're not going to be able to handle as much food. I, for example, my metabolism was firing. I was running through all the food. My body was even losing weight. I was like, what is happening? And I had to jump up my calories even higher. So 170 protein obviously sounds like a lot. It is a lot, and it won't stay that high because my calories will not stay that high. The only reason my protein is that high, I'm trying to eat for satiety right now, and protein obviously improves satiety and helps with those feelings of fullness. So I would rather overshoot protein than put myself in a vulnerable position to like binge eat or overeat, etc. if I was feeling too hungry. The other reason for that is because my calories are at 3,000. So if my calories are high, I'm going to get a lot of trace proteins from carbs and fats, and I want majority of my proteins to be actual protein sources. It won't stay that high because calories will come down at some point to find a maintenance when my hunger sorts itself out and when I don't need to gain any more weight. And then obviously, as you can tell, I've favoured a carb over fat diet. So my fats are at 75, a very healthy range. I like to say on average, if you had 1 gram of fat per kilo of body weight, around that is a good range. I'm obviously above that, so I'm at a very healthy range of fats. And a lot of that is obviously trace fats from the protein sources and the carb sources. And then higher carb, obviously, because carbs provide us with the volume. Obviously, fruits and veggies, oats, crumpets, bagels, rice, pasta, whatever, obviously gives us the volume that we want to eat a lot of when our appetite is high. So that is why it looks like that. Calories will not stay at 3,000. I cannot get away with eating 3,000 calories and not gaining weight at some point. So they won't stay there forever, but I will keep you updated throughout this improvement season series anyway. Training wise then, so I have a new training plan, which is now going to be 4 weightlifting sessions a week and 1 HIIT workout a week. So I was doing 5 weightlifting sessions throughout prep. Reason being, I did 3 upper, 2 lower. I still had to build a lot of upper body muscle since the last time I came off stage. So I was doing 3 upper, 2 lower. after coming off stage, getting judges' feedback, looking at the pictures, I don't need to train unequally anymore. I still need to build muscle kind of everywhere, but I can build muscle everywhere equally now. I don't have to really hone in on the shoulders as much as I did after my last show. So I'm now doing upper, lower. There's no unequal, unequal kind of basis to my training. And then that 5th session is a HIIT session. So that is box jumps, kettlebell swings, step ups, abs, like really like explosive kind of movements, functional movements, stuff that I did when I was a sprinter back in the day, which I really enjoyed. But those things like focusing on speed and power and fast twitch muscle fibers really helps when it comes to weight training. Moving a weight at speed can help get you stronger, and it can just make a difference to the muscle as well. Plus I enjoy it. Adding something in that I enjoy after prep is always going to be a good thing. Motivation isn't always high because the deadline is gone, so that's helpful. And now my lower sessions are split between a complete leg day and then a glute and ham day. That is just the area that I wanted to work on. Like I said, I used to train unequally, so 3 times upper, 2 times lower, but those lower body sessions didn't used to include much glute and hamstrings at all. And the reason being is because in previous shows, I was told that my glutes were very prominent and very big, and I didn't need to train them anymore. If anything, I needed to get them smaller. Now that my body is a lot more equal, I can start training them again. They're not going to look overpowering. But on top of that, the bikini category has changed. The glutes are getting bigger. So will mine, so that's cool. So yeah, that's been different. So that's a rundown on what my training and food is like. Cardio, I'm doing 20 minutes on the cross trainer 3 times a week, and then I do just steps outside of that. So that's where everything is at. I feel really good, I feel really healthy, I feel really energetic. If anything, I've been in a carb coma a lot of the time, so I've wanted to have naps. The part that is really tricky, I can't lie, it's been difficult in this reverse phase to sit with the hunger when there's no deadline. Like, it's so easy to sit with the hunger on prep. Like when I'm dieting, when I'm on prep, I can sit with the hunger, it doesn't bother me, don't even care about it, don't worry about it. And as soon as there's no deadline or no show in place and you're eating a lot of food but still hungry, boy, it's hard. And they don't say that this part of the phase, you know, isn't the hardest for no reason. It is hard, and I feel for people that struggle with it. I've struggled with it in the past. I found that I couldn't just sit with that feeling, but I just have to remind myself, if I do overeat, if I do binge eat, it throws off the hunger signals even more, and it will take you even longer to get back to normal. And so as much as it's hard, sitting with it is your best option. And it is starting to get better. As you can see earlier on in this video, it is starting to get better. I am starting to feel more normal. But yeah, all is good. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to share the improvement season with everyone and actually kind of stick to vlogging stuff, and as well producing content that isn't just about me. I feel like obviously my entire prep was about my whole journey, and I know a lot of you enjoyed it, and I really appreciate all of the support, but it will be really good to create some more content on YouTube that is consistent, that is talking about progress for people in general, offering advice in general, just some more long form content that you wouldn't see necessarily on Instagram or TikTok. So I'm definitely gonna stay consistent with that. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.